5 times 5 are an interesting story. Little Hopty hadn't had at all a good morning at school. Mr. Rapp was very cross with him because he didn't say 5 times 5 table properly. Now tell me the right answer this time. What are 5 times 5 are? I know. They are 26, said Hopty. It sounds right, and it is right, Mr. Rapp. Now listen, Mr. Rapp said. Take 26 pencil out of my class pencil box. That's right, 26. Have you got them and counted them? Now, Hopty, if you are right and 5 times 5 are 26, you'll be able to arrange 5 nice piles of 5 pencils out of those 26. But mind, you must have any over. That's easy, said Hopty. If you can do that, I'll put you all the top of the class, said Mr. Rapp. And that's a place you have never been in before. And if you are wrong, my words, I shall have quite a lot to say to you. Well, Hopty began to put the pencils into the piles of 5. He made 5 nice piles and then he found he had 1 pencil left. He began all over again. But of course, no matter how, he could try. Make 5 times 5 to 26. There was always a pencil left over. There are, Mr. said. What did I tell you? 5 times 5 are 25, not 26. Come up here and hold out your hand. Poor Hopty, it was a very painful way of learning what 5 times 5 are. He cried when he ran home from school, but on the way he passed a curious little caravan standing by the roadside, and he stopped crying. Who lived here? He had never seen the caravan before. It just must have arrived. Hopty tiptoed up to it. The door was wide open. Nobody was inside. On the shelves around the caravan were arranged little bottles of all colors. Bottle spells? Said Hopty to himself. Ooh, I must read these labels. He was reading the labels when suddenly someone came up the caravan steps and the door banged loudly. Hopty turned around in the alarm. A little goblin woman stood there with eyes as bright as green glass. Oh, she said, what's your name? Is it Peep and Pry? Is it Snoop around? Is it? No. I'm just little Hopty, said Hopty. I'll blow a spell at you and make your caravan vanish like a puff of smoke if you keep me here. She can't. I'm much cleverer than, she said. The goblin woman? Nobody is so clever as I am. There is nothing I can't do. You have seen my bottled spells. Half the magic is in the world in these bottles. My mother is cleverer than you, said Hopty, beginning to tremble. She could ask you to something you couldn't do. Let me fetch her. Oh, no, you won't come back, said the goblin woman. You asked me something? Surely. Such a clever woman as your mother must have a clever son. Can't you ask me something I can't do? Turn into a dog, said Hopty, and she turned into a dog. It was not difficult for Goblin Woman. Then he said, turn into a cucumber, and she turned into a cucumber. Hopty trying to think of something that didn't grow. At once, a long green cucumber lay shining on the floor. Most peculiar, the Goblin Woman appeared in her own shape again. I like you, she said to Hopty. I shall take you along with me. You can pull the caravan when my horse turned tired. No, cried Hopty. Give me one more chance. I know something you can do. Very well. One more chance, said the goblin woman. Quick. Well, have you got 26 pencils? Asked Hopty. Of course, no, said the goblin woman. Then he counted out 26 potatoes. Now see these potatoes, he said to the goblin woman. Well, you are to put them into the piles of 5 for me. You won't be able to do it. A baby could do that, said the goblin woman quickly. 5 piles of the potato, 5 in each pile, but there was one over. Of course. Oh, you must have any over, said Hopty. That's not allowed. You must have O in the piles of 5 with no potatoes over at all. Well, the goblin woman tried and tried, but she wasn't able enough. The Hopty saw what she had done. You are not only stupid, you are a cheater too, said Hopty. Cleverer woman in the world, indeed. What rubbish! Why, I expect all those bottle spells are just colored water. I shall tell you, everyone. You are not clever enough? Get out of my caravan, said the goblin woman fiercely. Go and get out. I don't want you. You played some kind of trick on me. You are a clever boy. Hopty fled down the caravan steps and didn't stop once till he was safely at home. My goodness, what a good thing Mr. Rapp had made him find out that 5 times 5 are 25 and never could be 26. You just never know when a bit of knowledge will come in useful. Is it not interesting? Thanks for listening.